first-year student, I can teach beginners. Nothing wrong with that. I think that's fucking great. I think that's great. When you say Sifu and give yourself a brand of you're a school, to me, you're a college. You have to even teach college level shit. You're not teaching quadratic equations right now. Okay? You're barely on 3rd grade math. So that's my problem. And it's not you. This happened to you, and this became a thing because of the world around you, and you copying them. It's like dissension, the fall of the angels, is when your ego mind leads your observer spirit consciousness, right? And what happens is you go underneath it and you get dragged to fucking hell, doing stupid shit, immoral selfishness, egotistical nonsense, right? Ascension is bringing the ego in alignment with the observer self. And what people don't like is they see my personality and they're like, oh, he's not the Tai Chi master that we want, right? But sometimes to be the booty, you have to be the bag lady. You know what I'm saying? You can't live that life outside of a monastery. It doesn't work. There's a point where if you're not in a sanctum that cultivates that double light side of training, you better have your entire wheel. You know what I'm saying? And my problem again is that people don't have a base reference of decorum, honor, and loyalty and reasoning. The idea that when you were a kid watching Kung Fu movies, how did that kid watching those legends become this guy who thinks he could be an advertised Sifu with 1 year training? And if you're doing it, how many other people are doing it that are very successful with big schools? You know what I'm saying? That's why. And I know I'm a hard ass. I'm trying to, through this, translate the compassion I have for you. Because I could have just told you, go fuck yourself. I could have smacked the shit out of you so you get the car. Okay? This could go a whole bunch of different ways.
It could have,
right?
but my point is, it would show the type of person that you are.
Right.
To do something like that.
But my point is,
it's like, why? What's the point?
Because now we're talking about base of reference. If we're talking about martial arts, what's the guy's name in China going around beating the shit out of people? Zhu Dong?
I know I can't. I'm not very good with
Zhu Dong is the guy running around beating the shit out of Tai Chi masters.
No, he's not. You're wrong. He is and he isn't. He's going up to them and challenging them, and they're accepting the challenge.
I understand that.
That's different than is somebody coming up, driving up to your car, hey, Damon, how you doing? And then wham, you beat the shit out of him.
But my point I'm trying to make is essentially the same thing's happening. Right? I'm being put in a position where I'm going to have to go around fucking people up. That's where they're leading me to. It's like the only way, and the thing is this.
By challenges. You're just not going to walk up to people and just beat the crap out of people.
Well, from where I'm from, that's how we do shit.
But that's not very,
listen,
that's not very Tai Chi, is it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. And let me explain to you why. Okay? It says do not hit force against force. Power is like an arrow shooting from a bow. Nowhere does it say I can't punch you in the face. It says I can't use my force against your force. No one said I can't preemptively strike you. Doesn't say that anywhere.
Right. This is true.
This is bullshit. Social fucking legend nonsense.
But it comes also to one's character as a person.
Okay, one's character is perception. So now you're going to philosophy. So now we go universal truth versus perceptual truth. Okay? You're talking about perceptual truth. Who knows why? Right? If he's, Zhu Dong, right? Or if my young self from the hood, I'm like, yo, what's up? That's all. You might even get that.
So you would just
I'm telling you where I'm from.
But if you were
where I'm from, it wouldn't have just been me. The whole block would have beat the shit out of you. You don't understand. I'm telling you this because you don't understand where I came from.
But to what avail?
What avail? That's what I'm trying to explain to you. So now it's on to perceptual reality. Whose morality? Or whose base reference are we talking about? Right? So my point is, you're dealing with that. Because that's what martial arts is fighting. So my point I'm trying to explain to you is, when you come up like that, you're gonna get challenged. See what I'm saying? That's why I'm like, I don't.
But you can agree that, and it is kind of crazy, and I understand what you're talking about, and I understand where you're coming from, that martial arts isn't what it used to be.
It's not martial arts. Martial pertaining to war, art, seeking perfection. Art.
Right, that's what I say. It's
so there's nothing related to war, right? And the problem is that, like, when you look at Tai Chi, you're seeing 3 lineages and 3 offshoots of those lineages, and none of them are original. Not a single one. Not a single one.
Well, I can agree. It's not like
so
it's
my
not
point
like
is, none of it.
Yang Lu Chen is standing right here. Like, no, he'd probably be like,
Yang Lu Chen stole it from who?
Well, the Chens.
And they got it from who?
From.
So the point being is that
someone, right?
So the point being is that it's all an offshoot. None of them are the real deal. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So how do we get it to the point where it's in reality? You're talking about health. You're not going to create the electromagnetic charges in your body if you're not imagining someone. Let me see you one off. So, point being, again, better. See, notice on the first try, because you had no contact, you couldn't do anything. Third try, now it's like, oh, there's somebody on me, I have to start doing something. See what I'm saying? But now, look what you're doing. All I'm doing is pressing into you, look what you're doing.
Yeah.
Am I using muscles? But my point is, why? See what I'm saying? Do you feel? Mm-hmm. So now that you have this pressure, now that you feel it, now, ward off one more time. Okay? Now, do the ward off. Does it feel different than when you did the first time? Slightly? Why? Because you have a memory of pressure. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to activate muscles and neural pathways that you wouldn't have activated if you didn't have that memory of pressure. Okay? When you're doing the form, okay, you're here. Do it again. And let's do it sideways over. Okay? Okay. What's happening?
I'm warding off.
What are you warding off?
Well, there's no one there. Imagine you're imagining an opponent that you're warding off.
Are you?
When I do.
Okay. So the opponent's over there. Show me.
Right there.
Shoot on me. He's your opponent. Okay. So do you normally look down at the floor? So I'm trying to explain to you. Watch me do the beginning of the floor. Okay. So left foot off. I've already hit this guy. In my head, I see a smoke figure the same size as me. And every single move, he's putting pressure on me or I'm ripping something off his fucking body. So when I do a karate form, right, I'm not just doing the form. You see? I'm not just doing the form. In my mind, there's someone in front of me and I'm breaking his fucking face every single time. The neural connections that I'm making are not the same as yours. You know what I'm saying? Completely different. Now, we're going to talk about, of all the arts that you picked to try to learn online and teach, you picked the worst one. Because unlike long fist and external frames, an external frame, you can tell what it does, it is what it is. Tai Chi form, you can put. So here's your one. This is you. This is me. You feel the difference? So this is you. Okay, this is me. See what I'm saying? The feeling is completely different. Do you understand? Completely different feeling. Okay? Push. It doesn't matter. Push. See? This is rolled back, right? Right? Right. Okay. Again. See what I'm saying? It's also rolled back. Completely different. Then there's roll back. Then there's roll back. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
These are different feelings. None of them feel like this. None of them feel like that. But that's still power. You see the difference? a lot of power, but it's a different feeling power. Because if I do that same thing to you, but muscle, it doesn't feel the same, right? It feels completely different. That's my point. It's interning law. You can't see what I'm doing. You will never get.
Well, I know what you're doing.
You can say it, but if someone doesn't transfer, what I'm doing to you right now is giving you a transmission. I'm letting you feel my power.
Well, I mean, you're doing.
No. Do it again. No. This is me, and I'm gonna do it the way you did it. Big difference. You feel the difference?
No, I didn't do it like that.
I'm telling you the texture.
Just like this. I didn't do that.
The texture. This is this. This is this. This is. Do you feel this? Look at my muscles. Mm-hmm. You can feel the shaking. Do it again. No. Because you're trying too much. Too much of this pumping, right? So now with your same energy. Now, I'm going to do it with phasic muscle.
Don't break my arm.
Do you feel the way I'm grabbing you? Energy, how does it feel? When I get in your body, how does it feel?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Different. So if we're doing the form, come push. It looks like this, push. When you see me do the form, that's what it looks like. Right? Come. See what I'm saying? Completely different feeling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, the idea that just doing this is going to give you the same idea as imagining someone punching you in the face. Completely different. Right? When you're doing pump, I'm going to come push out your chest. How do you use it? I'm going to push out your chest like this. Right. No need to go fast. Time, same time. Okay. So just do the low pump. Just do the low. Okay. What direction does pump go?
Well, I mean, it goes all around. If I'm pulling here, I can pull here. I can pull here.
What direction is the energy?
Forward.
That's my point. Pump. Liu. Qi.
Right.
On. Yeah. Okay. One off. Okay? My one off is double hand push. Where you feel. This is, you feel you're going up. If I use it, you feel how you jump up? Because my energy is doing this. Liu is when you push at me. Right? Can I come this all the way? Really push me. Liu is when I allow you to rotate my center. Give me a linear force. Go, that's Liu. Okay? That's Liu. Come. Liu, go. That's Liu. Adding the hand, I let you, see? Okay? Qi is coming to a point linear, right? But it's two sides squeezing together. Okay? So G is not just G.
Right.
You see this?
Right.
Right. So now there's 3 levels of application. So you have the strike, the throw, and grapple, or break and dislocate. So G, yes, you can come to me. Basic, okay, I'm jammed up.
Yeah, now you're here.
Why? Why? Because this.
You're right on my side.
No, because you can't let me do it. I'm doing it. Right? So I'm jammed here. I have another corner. See? I'm not going to let you know. So, talking about fighting application.
Right.
Okay? what I'm saying? On, push. Push. Hard, like you're really trying to fucking push me. See what I'm saying? So when I get, see here? So you can't come back in. Right? But watch the energy. Put constant pressure. Go like that. Hang on. See? So here, here's my pull, right? Here's my rear. Stay connected. You gotta feel. Here's my ward off. Here's my roll back. Here's my press. You feel already straight? Now I'm gonna seal. And then I push. It's also seal, push, which is double.
Right, double pump.
You know what I'm saying? Completely different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So this is why it's like there's so many levels away from where you're at,
No, I understand all that though.
but you can't do it.
I can't do it.
Show me.
I can do the same thing. Well, I was
Slow
in
down.
with you. No, you said here, hold your. I didn't do that to you.
It doesn't matter. You put me there. I come here.
No, you were coming. You said keep your hands here.
You
That's
bump
what
me
you
up,
said.
like you just did. Bump me up, like you just did. Do the technique. I'm gonna show you what you did wrong.
Okay.
Bump me up. That's better. You didn't do that last time. Do it again. Okay. But you see how you're trying to go back to Northern Kung Fu? Grab. Hard. Okay? It looks soft. Okay? First level, iron wrapped in cotton. Okay? Give me your shoulder. You need to feel this shit. You need to feel this stuff. Okay? Give me your shoulder. Okay? What does this feel like? Like a bat in a t-shirt. Okay? That's first level of power. Okay? It's a Muay Thai kick. Okay? So when you go to do this block, it's never a dead block. It's frame and take the energy. Okay? So from here, when you do this move, see the thumb? What you gotta do is you take the height and then just roll away. Don't do any more. See what I'm saying? Don't do any more. But you see, there's so many little details that you have no idea exist. And you'll never will, because you're looking online. You know what I'm saying? You'll travel an hour, you're afraid to spend $50. You'll travel an hour for one day to go back and not learn. And this is within your reach. Okay? I'm not the only person who could do this. I'm by far not the best fighter in the world. I'm just an asshole who survives a lot of fights. Okay? My point is, you can learn all this stuff, but you have to change what's going on in your head.
Yeah, but you're acting like I don't know these things.
You don't.
Just, I know what the moves are in the form. Some of the moves, there's unlimited applications in the form. So
That's
it's not
right.
like, you know, if I show you one application, you'll be like, oh yeah, well there's also this, there's also this, there's also this.
Okay.
It all comes from frame of mind and reference as well.
So you have theoretical applications, and then you have practical applications. Theoretical application is saying, oh, it's like karate, you put the punch out, right? And then I say, okay, I'm gonna do this, 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 okay? That's all good and well. You know, roll, show me. So for me, application is application. I'm just rolling so you can feel what I'm talking about. See what I'm saying? For me, application from the form. This is right out of the form. People are going to say, oh, no, this isn't Tai Chi.
Well, I don't agree. I believe that.
I'm
this is
saying,
Tai Chi.
you know what I'm saying? Being able to apply the form in real life, in randomized chaos and instability. See what I'm saying? So when you do, you're thinking application from the karate one-step attack, theoretical practical application. That's not how application closed doors taught. You know what I'm saying?
No, for example, like we were talking about the beginning of coming up and down,
Okay.
right? So ward off, pull in,
Okay. It looks like that from the inside, right?
right?
Do you see how you're going? Push. Harder. Hard. Do you ever see that kind of, like, I'm not doing any of that. I'm purposely moving slow.
Okay, I get the point.
So my point is,
I get the point. I understand that your level, my level is different. Your internal.
the level that I'm at, we're not even talking about that. I'm talking about level, basic level. If you're going to push hands meet, you should fly out. I'll hook you up with my boys in Midtown. Just go for a weekend, okay? And just go play with these guys because there's random guys, and they're all really good. And you need to understand because you're not getting it.
Well, that's why I wanted to come out here.
And that's why I'm doing this for you.
Well, I didn't want to do all this.
I know
that's
that.
What I'm saying. You wanted to do all this.
You're right.
All I wanted to do is, hey, how's it going?
Hey, how's it going?
You know, and let's just mess around. If
Right.
it takes like 5 minutes, cool.
Okay,
What's that?
let's mess around.
Now, the thing is too, as far as messing around, like, are we messing around to make a first step, or are we messing around to hit?
Whatever
I
you
mean,
want.
What is it that we're
Whatever
doing?
you want. Anybody who knows me knows I haven't followed your rules. You came to mess around. You offered the challenge. Your rules.
Okay, so on your videos, when you're in the park and you're doing your push hands, I want to do those. So typically,
Okay.
I guess
So those-
when you're training, what's his name, Ben?
Okay, Ben.
Right.
So
when you're
use
when
three
you're
sets of
when you're
rules.
practicing with Ben, it's pretty much fixed step, right?
No.
Okay.
So here's the deal. We do. How do I explain this to you? We start off beginning, fixed step, starting the pop. This is the beginner level. Okay. Then you add two hands.
Right.
Okay. Then you add the cycle of Pangjian, which you don't know. Okay. Second, right? That's like the basic beginner. Okay, you know how to do push hands. Okay. Then randomly, we do following exercises, and then you start doing okay. One person's the pusher, one person's the defender.
Right.
So I'm not allowed to push you back. Just push me. So that's how you pushing. You went to push, and you did roll back, and pressure just cut your line.
Yeah.
Okay? So that's begin. But when we're playing, there's no fixed step. It's whatever we are, we go.
Okay.
And depending on the person's
So
energy,
what happens like when you're playing with Ben, for example?
now here's the other thing.
What
Pushes.
constitutes
Listen.
like you got to push or I got to push?
There is none. Because when you're doing practice in Tai Chi, you're not supposed to win or lose.
So
There is no winning or losing.
I get it. Okay.
That's why push dance competitions are retarded.
Okay.
Because there's not supposed to be a winner. It's supposed to be flow. Okay? You come at me, I'm just going to keep at me. Now, if I want to, I don't have to defend or attack. I can just follow you all fucking day. Come at me. Try to push me. So it's like, I didn't do that on purpose. My point is I'm here and you're running in. Okay? My point is, see? Come push me. See? I'm not gonna try to throw you. I'm just gonna follow and just keep my space. Okay? And you're gonna wind up getting hit like that because all I'm doing is my energy is just, I'm just attaching my mind to this phone. So if I'm here and you let go, it's like I'm trying to hit you.
Well, I didn't let go.
No, I'm saying whatever it is, if there's this connection. See? I'm not trying to hit you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's why it doesn't look like that. When we're playing, the goal is to follow the energy and then figure out where there's a hole and then fill up the hole in the vacuum. If it breaks, then we can go. See? It's not about winning. It's not about winning, I'm going to punch you in the balls.
Right.
Okay? It's not about I can push you over. It's about staying in the experience of the flow. And if you get a push, and you push me, and I fight you push me, oh cool. And then do it again. That's how a push hands meetup should be. You push me, I fall over, oh shit, you got me. Hey, do that one again. Oh wait, no, do it again. Do it again, do it again. Oh no, yeah, do it again. That's what you're supposed to do. It's not about me versus you. Because in reality, there's only three outcomes. I die, you die, or we both die.
Okay.
There's the only 3 outcomes. So once we go in this exchange, right? So I'm gonna pick a foot. The pushes represent a strike. If I can touch you, you're already hit. Okay? If I can touch you, you're already hit. So the idea is that, oh, he got me. Okay? We practice the push because here, okay? That's another thing, because you're in the win mindset. I'm already here.
You already won.
You're dead.
Yeah.
So this trying to get retaliation because your ego got hurt
Right.
is pointless. Because I just go, you are dead. Game over. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now next level of push hands, which I'm doing, what looks like the chanchisa. Okay? But slow motion. See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Just tapping, slow motion. See? Broken. Broken. Okay? So there's different games. My favorite for learning internal is with Richard Clearshoulder. I only met him once at a meeting, but you have one hand here, one hand here, 50-50. Yeah, I think it's like this. Okay?
So we're both.
I think you're supposed to touch my elbow, I think it was, and we play from here. And let's let you know, nobody's beating me in this game. Nobody, including, and it's not because I literally trained this specifically. I stood on bricks. I'm not joking. This video on my YouTube channel of me showing the brick standing on yoga blocks, on soft yoga blocks. Okay, so it's okay. But this is my favorite because look, you feel. Now you deal with nothing but your balance. Good. Okay. Feel what I'm talking about? Now obviously I could have launched you,
Yeah.
but why did I stay here? Why did I stay there? Ask yourself, why am I held here? Because I'm giving you time
To react.
to learn. I'm not trying to beat you.
Right.
If I was trying to beat you, I'd have called you dumb fucking email, or I would have said, let's just go. So I'm saying? I'm trying to help you.
Yeah.
It's that I'm an asshole. This is how I speak. You know what I'm saying? So this is out of the kindness of my heart. I'm trying to help you. You get it? But it comes off because I'm from the hood. I've seen people get shot, stabbed, fucking, I smash people's faces up in ways you don't want to know. I come from a place where I was not a nice person.
Yeah.
Okay? I did jobs that made me have to be really fucking mean to people. You get what I mean? Like for me to get home, I had to be really mean to people. Doesn't mean I'm a bad person. It's just that there's a part, I can't take Brooklyn out of me.
Yeah, you can take New York out of. You can take the person out of New York, but you can't take New York out of the person.
You know what I'm saying? When I was 14, I was running around, I lied about my age so I could go around tackling drug dealers, okay, in Times Square, for fun. That's who I am. There's a part of me that's a little fucked up. You know, in one hand, I've literally lived, I've seen 3 people in the last year. I literally meditate an hour a day, I train, I live the monk life. Okay? People would never expect that. Like, how is it? How is it? Look, end of the day, what I want you to understand is that you have the potential. Everything I can do, you can do it. You may never get to my level because you can start at 4 years old, but you can actually do it. But if you're playing chess, when you want to play checkers, it's not going to happen.
Right.
And you keep making excuses for yourself. Why? Oh, but I know this, but no, you don't. You don't. Okay? So just, come on. Go. Nope. Fight from where you are. Remember this. Fight from where you are. If you are here, there's no preparation. No. Stop with the extra moves. I'm not rushing. I'm holding here. Take your time. Feel where your body is. Come up with an appropriate response in slow motion. Because you want to feel every part of the pressure. Okay? So pressure on me. I don't want to just do this. No. I want to feel, put hard. Don't let me move you, okay? Don't let me move you. In order for you to learn no force, you must use force, right? How do you use the force? Take your time, feel it there, feel the break off your center, feel when you should stop. Okay? You see when you're shaking? See? That means you're using too much tension. So, get your frame right. You know what I'm saying? Turn your hip. Okay? Because if I give you a squash, right? Right. Okay. And we'll go right back to the same spot. I'm not trying to beat you up. I'm trying to beat you up. Okay? So you're here. You feel the pressure. What do you do with it? Slowly. Because if you just do this, you don't have time to analyze what you're doing. That's why push hands and Tai Chi form is slow. 2 reasons. It's an isometric exercise that allows you to use tonic muscle over phasic muscle, right? What's the other reason? To give you time to feel where the weight in your body is, where the blood in your body is, what muscles are tense, what muscles are moving, what's stretching, what's closing, what's opening, what's closing. You know what I mean? That's why you do it slow. People get this mistake and think the fighting is slow. Yes, when you come at me, right? And I'm just like, that's like 10% of my speed. And it looks fast. Right? But when I practice, you come fast. Come. See what I'm saying? I'm not doing anything crazy. Okay? Obviously, I'm pretty fast. Okay? I could do that.
Yeah.
That's not practice. Okay? So I put pressure on you, don't run. Now you feel you're about to go, right? Stay here. Get comfortable. Get comfortable being uncomfortable.
Rearrange my foot or I can't move.
I'm not going to tell you yet. First off, get comfortable being uncomfortable. Get comfortable being uncomfortable. Now when you feel comfortable here, now figure it out. Good again. Can't move, in fact, where you are, so there's a solution. Better. Better. Now, do you understand what I'm talking about? How there's so many small details and feeling details that you're never going to get online. Long fist, you can pull the Jake Mace. Tai Chi can. Tai Chi, Bagua, Zunyi, even like off, either more 5S styles, you're not going to get it. You can't. Even the way I learned traditional karate, Taekwondo, you can't learn it because the frame, people, for instance, this guy Earl Montague, right? Have you heard of him? He has like videos. He's a pretty big Tai Chi guy from Australia, and he has some really cool shit. Only one thing I ever had a problem saying was when he started talking about more karate and saying, "Well, they punch like this," and talk about how to use the muscles, and it's wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because they look at the popular consensus and think, "Oh, that's now consensus is truth. That must be the original truth." And who the fuck is this long-haired asshole trying to tell me different? Who the hell does he think he is?